Hello friends, welcome to our channel Solution of Life. In today's episode, I am going to talk about a very important matter, which is Japa. We all have listened about it, but what is this? Well, I know many people already know about this, but there are some people who don't understand what is Japa and what is the importance of doing Japa. So for them, I am going to make this episode about Japa. So let's start today's episode. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you can get our new videos. Japa. In Bengali, we call it Jop, and in Hindi we call it Jap, and in English or in general term we can call it Japa. So, what is this? Japa is the meditative repetition of a mantra or a divine name. It is a practice found in Hinduism, Jainism, Sikhism, and Buddhism, with parallels found in other religions too. Japa may be performed while sitting in a meditation posture, while performing other activities, or as part of formal worship in group settings. The mantra or name may be spoken softly, loud enough for the practitioner to hear it, or it may be recited silently within the practitioner's mind. The Sanskrit word japa is derived from the root jap, meaning to utter in a low voice, repeat internally, mutter. It can be further defined as Ja, to destroy birth, death, and reincarnation, and Pa, meaning to destroy one's sins. Monier Williams states that the term appears in Vedic literature such as in the Aitareya Brahmana or Rigveda and the Shatapatha Brahmana Yajurveda. The term meaning muttering, whispering or murmuring passages from the scriptures or charms or names of deity. Often it is the repetitive singing of a verse or mantra, sometimes counted with the help of a rosary, which is called Japamala. A related word, Japana, appears in book 12 of the Mahabharata, where muttering prayers is described as a form of religious offering. The concept of japa is also found in early Buddhist texts and is very common in Tibetan Buddhism literature. According to the sage Patanjali, japa is not the repetition of word or phrase, but rather contemplation of the meaning of the mantra. This definition sometimes persists across different sources. In some form of japa, the repetitions are counted using a string of beads known as a Japamala. Many different types of materials are used for japa. The number of beads in the Japamala is generally 108. It is not uncommon for people to wear japa beads around their neck, although some practitioners prefer to carry them in a bead bag in order to keep them clean. Japa may be performed in varying degrees of loudness. Vaikhari japa is spoken loud, and it is so loud unless it is a group japa session, nearby people can hear it recited. It may be useful when there are other sounds nearby, though some consider this to be a mistake, or when concentration is difficult and is thus considered most suitable for beginners. The next one is Upamshu Japa, is said quietly at a whisper. It is said to be 100 times more effective than Vaikhari Japa. During Upamshu Japa, the practitioner's lips should barely move, so it is difficult for an observer to see that anything is being said. And the third one is Manasik Japa, is recited in the mind. It is said to be 1000 times more effective than Upamshu Japa and thus 1 lakh times more effective than Vaikhari Japa. It is also said to be difficult or impossible to practice for those who are not already grounded in Vaikhari Japa practice. Likhita Japa. This is another form of doing Japa. Likhita Japa is the writing of a mantra while usually reciting it aloud at the same time. Proponents say it is more effective than simply reciting the mantra aloud. Likhita Japa is often written in a book dedicated to the purpose. Books intended for shorter mantras have a grid of rectangular cells, with each cell holding one instance of the mantra. Practitioners may use different colored ink to write in certain cells in order to make a decorative or symbolic pattern. Tibetan Buddhists include japa meditation as a large part of their religious practices. In Tibet, the prayer wheels are instruments for japa. The practice of Nimbutsu in Pure Land Buddhism is analogous to japa. The stated aim or goal of japa may vary greatly depending on the mantra involved and the religious philosophy of the practitioner. In both Buddhist and Hindu traditions, mantras may be given to aspirants by their guru after some form of initiation. The stated goal could be moksha, nirvana, bhakti, or simple personal communion with a divine power in a similar way to prayer. Many gurus and other spiritual teachers and other religious leaders, especially Hindu and Buddhist, teach that these represent different names for the same transformed state of consciousness. However, this claim is not made about mantras that are not intended for spiritual growth and self-realization. After long use of a mantra that is intended to foster self-realization or intimacy with a divine power, an individual may reach a state of ajapa japa or repetitionless repetition, wherein the mantra repeats itself in the mind. Similar states have been reached by adherents to other major faith traditions using prayers from their own traditions. So friends, this is all for today. In today's episode, I have shared many information about japa. Well, what is your view about japa? Please let me know about it in the comment box. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you can get our video regularly. Please like our video and share it with your friends, family members.